So there's YouTube's homepage when you're logged in. The only thing that really changed is they moved the navigation from the left-hand side to the top. So now you have an option of what to watch and my subscription. So if I click on my subscriptions, it'll show me everything that's in my queue from my subscribe or people I subscribe to. And I missed Jimmy Fallon last night, and I forgot to record it. So, yeah, that's really the only change that I see so far. I'll poke around and see. I don't think anything has changed when you go to your personal settings, but I'll let you know if I find anything. Because, you know, just when we get used to something, YouTube changes it. Alright, I'm dressed, and oh my gosh, I need to fix my sleeves. See, this is what happens to the sleeves of my sweatshirts, and this is a men's sweatshirt, and it's for a tall man, because I have really long arms, and all my other stuff is too short, but this is what happens when I work. It gets frayed on the edges, and this is a few years old, maybe 8, 9 years old. So this is the tea I made this morning. It's green tea and black currants. It's delicious. And it has green tea, hibiscus, blackberry leaves, flavoring, licorice root, black currant juice, and black currant pulp. Quite tasty. And then I have my half a bagel right there, so I'm going to have that. And continue on my coding for work. So, yeah, fun. It actually is. I get personal satisfaction when I complete a project like this, and it puts me in a good mood, especially since it's gloomy out. And I was so enjoying the sun yesterday. Oh, can't wait. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice and sunny, so I look forward to that. And I'm looking forward to the rain to melt all the chunky ice. Moses went to take a few steps off the front, out the front door this morning, and he had his back paws on the top step and then went to take and put his front paws on the next step down and slid and landed on his butt, but it's only 3 steps, so he didn't hurt himself, but it was pretty funny. I didn't have my camera to catch it, but I laughed at him nonetheless. Mean mommy, I know. That's what Paulie says to me when I do something that he disapproves of. He calls me mean mommy. I'm not sure where that came from, but anyway, so back to the code. I did all the production stuff yesterday, so now I'm going to work on the test. And my favorite pens, these Staedtler pigment liner, my my 01 is completely dried up, so I have 03, 05, and 07 left. I'm really thinking of, I want to order an entire package of the 01s. I've had these for forever, but I really like using them. So, alright, I'll be back in a little bit.
Perry popped it right back in again.
So I'm working and listening to the U.S.-Canada hockey semifinals. Sorry about that glare. So many of you know that I keep track of the daily egg production. I used to actually denote which egg from which chicken on a daily basis. I had a spreadsheet, and then I realized, yeah, I'm not doing anything with the data. It's not like I'm running statistical reports or metrics or productivity. Yeah, I just want to make sure I know that everyone's produced the egg they're supposed to. And take a look at today. 4 brown and a green, so that means every single one of the girls laid an egg today. I really think it has a lot more to do with the temperature outside than actually with anything else. It was high, I think, of 48, 46, 48 yesterday, and look at that, every single one laid an egg. So maybe that's what it has been all throughout the winter, although some chickens stop laying almost entirely during the winter, because they're not winter hardy. All the ones we got are winter hardy, so yeah, there's a giant abundance of eggs. Oh, and it's my mother-in-law's birthday today. Happy birthday, Esther. I tracked her package. It's weird. We ordered her something, just a little something because she didn't want anything, but we can't not send something. And it was shipped UPS and then handed out to the local post office, which means it could be another day or two because it's never the same day. I wish it would be. I wish they would stop doing this handoff thing. I think FedEx does the same thing. They hand it off to the local post office too. I can't figure that out. It's like giving business to your competitor. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, so yeah, I thought I'd share the fact that all eggs from chickens accounted for today. So that means I don't have to go out in the pouring rain, and it's foggy. It's really, really foggy out. It's hard to tell, but yeah, it's foggy and dreary, but it is warm. I think it is, let's see, look at my phone. It's 37 degrees. It's warmer than it's been. It stays above freezing. That's all I'm concerned about. And hopefully that stuff in the front will wash away. I tried to chip some stuff away and it's still way too thick. I did get most of the driveway on the way to the coop and back. So, alright, back to work. I'll see you in a bit. Well, looky what arrived, Rena. It was a credit. I used a credit. Don't get mad. She wouldn't get mad. She'd be like, thought you weren't spending. I'm not. I'm just recycling. So I had a credit and I bought the 3 Distress Ink Minis. They're an inch square and there's 3 packs available right now. It's just called Kit 1, which has the brights, and the brights are picked raspberry, mustard seed, peacock feathers, and spiced marmalade. Kit 2 contains fired brick, mowed lawn, salty ocean, and seedless preserve. Some of those used to be the seasonal colors but are now part of the regular line. And Kit 3, and they will be, all of them will be available in these. Right now there's only 3 kits out. The Kit 3 has antique linen, vintage photo, walnut stain, and black soot. So I figure this will be easy for me to keep in one of my little drawers where I have other small inks. That way I can grab and go, especially when I go to stamp things in my Filofax. So I'm going to test that out on that paper, as well as some sentiments that I want colored in colored ink rather than in just black. So yep. And I have something else I have to share, but it's in the other room and there's a sleeping dog behind my chair, so when I go get it I'll show it to you. It's nail related. Alrighty, so this is what I wanted to share with you. I picked up these clear nail color sample sticks, and I picked them in clear on purpose. They're available in white and clear, but and they come in a package of 50. They fit on this, there's a hole on the end of them, and they fit on this giant screw. This is how they come in a baggie, and then at the bottom is the screw and the little nut right there. And I picked the clear ones because I have so much glitter polish that I usually use as an overlay over other colors. And I thought that would be an easier way for me to be able to kind of audition which color I want to use, rather than the white, because if I use white I can't put one of these samples on top of another. And these also come in wheels, but again I thought this was a much easier way for me to store them and use them. So that's what I have that I'm going to be doing over the course of the weekend, is getting all of my colors on. And the other reason I got the sticks instead of the wheel is I can easily label each one so I know which color it is. Because this way I don't have to pull out, like this is just one of the little baskets out of the big tote that I have. And I have a organizational video I shared how I am keeping my nail polishes, and these are little baskets from Dollar Tree. I have these all over the house. They're really versatile. They're in kitchen drawers. They fit tea bags standing upright perfectly, and they fit quite a few nail polishes. This way I have them all in totes, and the way that they fit into a particular tote, you can slide them back and forth, almost like there's a rail, because there's these little, I don't want to tilt it too much, see these little feet, so they kind of stay upright. So so I just grabbed one. These are LA colors, and let me show you. So I have, you know, a sample, and then I could do like here, this one's glitter, and I have 2 coats on each. I can put it on top and see what it's gonna look like. And sorry, it's already getting dark outside. Oh, it is dark outside. So, and like here's this glitter one, and again it's 2 coats, and you put another color underneath and see what it looks like. It looks like Mardi Gras colors, and I might actually do that for Mardi Gras. So that's what I got in the mail, I want to say a week ago or so. I got this from Amazon. It came from Taiwan. So it took a little while, and it's one of those, you know, ships in 28 or 17 to 28 days, and then the stuff starts arriving. I have a couple of other kind of nail things that are still pending, and I think some of them might be arriving into March, but they've been ordered long ago. And then the other thing is my mom and dad sent us a big box of grapefruits from Florida, so I'm gonna go enjoy myself a snack and then probably start dinner because, oosh, it's already 6:37. So I'm gonna call Paulie, see what time, get a heads up of when his ETA is for today, and then start dinner. Now I found scallops he bought a couple of days ago and didn't tell me about, so we have surf and turf for dinner tonight. It's gonna be scallops, and I think there's a piece of beef roast, but I have to check and see. And I have those really pretty Brussels sprouts that Polly got at Aldi's, so I'm gonna rinse and spin those and then cut them in half and roast them in the oven with a little bit of balsamic vinegar. And I have a couple of pieces of bacon which I'll saute up to add over the top of them. So yeah, that's what's going to be for dinner. Of course I'm going to check with Polly, and he might have something else he would like, but I'll just sear the scallops, and I'll show you my little technique of scoring them, because then it just opens them up and makes them bloom and gets that nice crispy sear marks which develop the flavors, kind of caramelized. So that's what's on the schedule for now. So I'm going to go enjoy my my grapefruit, watch the nightly news, evening news, and then start dinner. So I'll see you in a bit. Time to make the Brussels sprouts. So I have them rinsed. I'm going to pick off some of the exterior leaves and trim the little butts that they were attached to the stem, and save that for the girls. I have a little baggie for them, the bag that they came in. And then I'm going to cut them in half. Some of them I'm going to quarter because they're so big. I want to make sure they cook evenly. And then I have a little bit of bacon that I will sprinkle throughout the pan, and then add a little bit of balsamic vinegar, which will roast them and caramelize them. Salt and black pepper, and that's it. Oh, hello, Moses. What would you like, Mose? Sit. Sit. Good boy. I don't have anything to give you yet. You want a Brussels sprout leaf? Here. He ate it. So I'm going to do that, and then the scallops are going to be done last, and then I'm going to do the meat. I changed my plan just a little bit. I'm not going to add the balsamic vinegar until it's almost done cooking, because I don't want it to burn. And I'm not going to put the bacon in because I want that to just be a garnish. And again, I don't want to be picking out little pieces of bacon if it's getting burnt. So I'm just have grapeseed oil, salt and black pepper. I'm going to put it in the pan, pop it in the oven. Temperature on the oven is 400 degrees. I have a baked potato in there for Paulie because he wants a baked potato. I decided to pass, but I'll show you the joke of what kind of potato I made him. There'll definitely be a reaction from him. So I'm going to pop these in the oven on this cookie sheet, and then grab my favorite pan, saute the bacon, take it out, let it drain on paper towel. Use that same pan to sear the meat and then the scallops. So there should be lots of flavor going on there. Right, Moses? Oh my God, he loved the leaves, and look at all this that's going to the girls tomorrow. They're gonna be so happy. Happy girls. So there's the scallops. I have them out. They're patted dry, and I have scored them using a sharp knife, very sharp knife. I got my knuckle, but I cleaned it up. I score in one direction and then cross hatch both sides. Now I'm going to put salt and black pepper on, and then get a pan screeching hot. I did rinse out my pan because I didn't think all the residue from the meat would be good for these. So I'm going to sear them about a minute and a half on each side. Then they're perfect. Squeeze a lemon, and that's the beginning of our surf and turf. Dinner's done. Paulie already has his, so I'm gonna serve up mine. And that's, aren't they yummy? I really am gonna try Brussels sprout chips because those individual little leaves are so delicious. So I'm gonna serve mine up, and that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, keeping me company. I so appreciate it. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I think we have a bunch of errands to do. Hopefully the weather will hold out and it won't be too crappy. So don't forget the thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. Here's my thumb. I had my camera in my hand, the other camera, to take stills. See. So there you go. That's it for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for watching.